I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostle as a great minister on the rule well. Salutations to all our come out here pushing this word with sincerity and truth. Speckled birds, women, and children that's listening and learning. Like always, Shalom. I want to say Brakatah Yahawah, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahawah, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahawah, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, the Wadi Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Coming at you again today through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai with another lesson, man. To let you people know, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American, 12 tribes of Israel, that you are the children, the chosen people of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, which regularly called God, Jehovah, Jesus, you know what I'm saying, Buddha, Allah, all these so-called gods that don't exist, you know what I'm saying. Your true power is Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, not these so-called heathen nations gods. You know what I'm saying? And then another reason why you people, our people, don't believe this or have a clue, because the Lord said, well, I would discontinue your heritage. You know what I'm saying? Because of the wickedness and the great offense and disobedience that we caused before our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and his only begotten Son. You know what I'm saying? Because basically, we were the ones that came through that Red Sea when Moses split the sea, right? And we was coming out, excuse me, we was coming out of Egypt out of the persecution under Pharaoh, right? We was those people that got scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, and we don't believe that because we've been beaten, whipped, and chained, you know what I'm saying, for so long that, hey, we forgot. You know what I'm saying? You don't believe that you're Israelite. You don't claim to be an Israelite. Then you want to save everybody else. You know what I'm saying? No, we like we are passionate people. That's us by nature. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you have that zeal. You know, when you go off and do something wrong and you shouldn't have been doing it, your mind and conscience like, man, I shouldn't have did that, man. Because we had that zeal, but we don't have the righteous zeal. You know what I'm saying? We doing what the churches tell us. You know what I'm saying? We doing what our ancestors, forefathers tell us through what they call tradition of men. So it's been passed down from generation to generation to generation, right? And so basically, so what I'm saying, so if the Lord made a special people unto Himself, right? How could He forget about them, right? How could the Lord forget about the people that He made near and dear unto His house, near and dear unto His heart? Well, this is an example that He remembered His people. This is Isaiah 49 and let's see, 49 and this is 15. Can a woman forget a sucking child? You know, that she should not have compassion on the son of her womb? Yea, they may forget, yet I will not forget thee. That He's saying that a woman, right? Let me get this one more time in the NLT, right? Can a mother forget her nursing child? Can she feel no love for her child that she have gave birth to? Even if it was possible, right? Even if you could, even if she could, even if it was possible, the Lord said, He said, the Lord said, He have not forgotten, right? Yet will I not forget thee. Lord ain't gonna forget us. You know what I'm saying? We can be wicked as hell and do all this shit and forgive and disown, do all this shit and forget about. Hey, we ask the Lord for forgiveness. If we want forgiveness, we gotta forgive. Yeah, you gotta forgive, man. So the Lord never forgot His people, man. We gotta understand and realize that the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob has not forgotten. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob has not forgot His people, but it might appear to be that, you know what I'm saying, the Lord forgot. It might feel that way, you know what I'm saying, but the Lord ain't forgot. He know his people. He didn't want to scatter his people. And they gonna come back looking like all these different other nations, you know what I'm saying? All these other heathen nations, they gonna look like them, man. The Africans, the Ishmael, they gonna look like the white man. They gonna look like all these heathen nations, Chinese, Russians. You know what I'm saying? Every nation on the planet they gonna look like, because we've been scattered through through the full course of the planet. You know what I'm saying? Because Israelite men, man, they love having sex with these women, boy. Trust me. We gonna look like every nation under the sun, son. Because the seed come from what? The man. It don't come from the woman. That's in the in numbers, right? So you're gonna have kids all over the planet, and they're gonna come looking like these other nations, right? According to their fathers, are Israelites though. So they're gonna come looking like these other nations. Even that, it still take the place today and had take the place, right? So basically having babies with multiple other women, with other nations of women. So they're gonna come looking like, again, so-called Edomite, so on and so forth. But they still are Israelites. So it says, give me 1 second. So it says, so behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hands. Thy walls are continually before me. Isaiah 49:16. He says, behold me, look, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hand. And engraving something means what? Ownership. So when you engrave something, or a necklace, or a watch, or a chain, or your horse, how they brand the horses and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically ownership. You own that. It's a covenant. It's an agreement. So the Most High is saying that his people are not temporary unto him. And he says, because he engraved it upon his hand, in the palm of his hand. The hand is like a creation. So basically you work with your hand and you create something, right? That's a powerful thing. A powerful imagery to create something with your hand with imagery. So when you use your hand, the palms is always what? Visible. So everything the so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans do, he see us. He working with his hands, the creation, the work. And when you use your hands, your palms are always what? Visible. So if he said, behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of my hand, meaning he see his people every day. No matter what's going on, no matter what's happening, no matter what religion or whatever they call themselves, it don't matter. All let the Lord know his people. His palm is always exposed. It's always visible. So everything that you do, he sees it. Everything you do in the dark comes to light. And Yahawah is present. No matter what. Even if a woman forget a child, guess what? The Lord ain't going to forget his people. Just because you think you a Gentile gets you fucked up, but everybody could be saved. And you got these false pastors and false preachers that brainwash you and believe in that bullshit. And the Spirit of the Lord got to be working with you, man, on to get this truth, man. It says, behold, I have graven thee upon the palms of thy hands. Again, a graven means ownership or covenant, right? And the Most High say his people are not temporary unto him. And the hand is working. That is powerful imagery. It represents power. And his palms, again, is always expunds. It's always visible. So everything you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans do, he watches us, man. He sees us, man. He know what we doing. And on our walls, meaning that represents like you being vulnerable. So the Lord, and also go to restoration. The Lord is restoring his people right now, man. This is hold on. That one, we got another scripture for this. Amos 9 and 11. It says, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David. What day? The days and times that we living in right now, man. So the Lord is gathering his people like a chicken gathers what? His hands. That's in the book of Matthew, right? So he's gathering his people by the words that's coming out of the Bible via the internet. And he always sent for the prophets before his people, right? I'm hopefully I can grab that. So in that day, the time that we live in this day, we living in some heavy, prophetic times, man. These people are now able to see this thing spiritually, and we know the days that we living in, man. So some sisters that have their gifts from Yahawah Shema Shai is able to see these things. Now we know the times that we living in is very detrimental, and it's here to gather up his people. And in that day, when I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, you see, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up the ruins, and I will build it as it is in days of old. So that wall, that's what he's doing right now, gathering his people, is building up the tabernacle of David as the days of what? Of old. Go back to Isaiah 49 and 16. Hold on, 1 second. It says, behold, I have gravely thee upon the palms of my hands. Thy walls are continually before me. See? And he knows that, man. So, the Lord sends some people out as men, as apostles, bishops, and elders, and men on down, right? And you go to the John 6 and 3, right? It says there's the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. You see? So, the spirit allows you to wake up, to be awakened to this truth. So now you know that you are the Lord's people through the what? Through the spirit. And you know what I'm saying? And when that take place, he what? He sent men out before you, because in Amos, I think, Amos, it's in Amos. I can't remember it. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Let me get it real quick. Let's see, Amos 3. Bingo. This is Amos 3 and 7. It says, surely the Lord Yahawah will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. And that's how they're able to come out on the highways and byways, because they've been spiritually quickened. You know what I'm saying? They've been spiritually quickened by who? Yahawah Shema Shai. They say the Lord gave them the secrets about what? The RFID, the downfall of America, you know what I'm saying, who our enemies are, the uproars of the people, you know what I'm saying, wars, rumors of wars, you know what I'm saying, the troops that's coming before you, the enemy shall come in like a flood, you know what I'm saying, the time of Jacob trouble, you know what I'm saying, the time of the testing of RFID, you know what I'm saying, all these things, then, that's how we know. That's why we out here lifting up our voice like a trumpet, right? And showing our people's their transgression, the house of Jacob's their sin, man, because the Lord ain't forgot about his people. So therefore, he quickened men through the Spirit and revealed them the secret unto his servants, the prophets, right, to tell you about these things, man. That's what the Lord has put us here for, man. But I got to get out of here, man, brothers, man. I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash, and the Bible Shalom.